go, just a tack on the back. That is complete for now. What we're going to want to do next is fit the brace right there on the bottom. So it might help if I remember I have to tack it here and tack it here. I don't need to put the clamp on it because it's already tight. It's already a tight fit there. And once I tack it, it's going to shrink it even more. So, just a tack on that. And there you go. Alright, so here you turn it upside down. This reinforcement plate, the one that goes across, your bottle sit on the other side. So this being a 1/4 inch thick is going to help you support the bottles while the wheels are on it. Goes in. So, it's not as easy as it looks, but it's not hard either, so technically, I massage it. There you go, one down. Now you're going to have to use a square to line these up because these are really loose before you tack them on there. But as long as you can get them, you can set them in there just for the meanwhile while you're going to tack that on. Alright, so as long as you got those on there, you're good. And then you might want to, make sure you can see that. You want to make sure the gap closes up on those ends, so you can also put this on the end of it. Okay, so directions state that before you weld that brace on there, you need to check the plate and make sure that it fits the toolbox. So I'm going to have to empty out the toolbox, move the TIG in the cooler, and then come back to this and make sure it fits, and if everything's good, then we can put the brace on it and keep going. Alright, so here we are at the mock-up stage. The toolbox is laying on its side. I ended up moving my swivel casters to the front, as you can see right there, because they were in the back. So you want to move, if you have swivel casters, you want to make sure that they are in front of the unit, opposite from the ZTFAB bottle holder, because the wheels that are going on the back are stationary, and if you put the stationary ones in the front, you're never going to be able to move it around. So it's all tacked up just as we did a minute ago. Everything fits fine here. They do give you supplies to drill a hole and put your little pieces in there. I'm actually going to use rib nuts, and I'll be showing you how to do that when we get there. But for right now, I'm assuming you have to put all this together, put it on, make sure that all your holes line up where they're supposed to, which they do, and here they do. And then once you know that's good, you can go ahead and tack these out on the bottom and get that rolling. That way you can weld your studs on for your wheels, and then that's going to complete that, and it'll be ready for paint. Get that going and get it all bolted up, and then get the bottle and the rod holders that go right here. I believe these are already pre-drilled for that, but you're still going to have to put one on the bottom. I'm going to use rib nuts for that also. I'll show you that when we get to that part. But this is done. It fits, it's good. Let's go ahead and finish welding it out. Okay, so now I have a full table, because obviously the cart is gone, the toolbox. So I have the welder and the cooler on top of my TIG table. Okay, so now that we already validated that everything fits up and lines up correctly, now what we're going to do is we're going to put a tack here, a tack here, a tack here, so that's going to be 3, and then a tack here, and a tack here, approximately 2 inches long for each tack. I didn't say in the beginning, it doesn't matter if you TIG weld this, stick weld it, MIG weld it, whatever welding you got, it works. Some are prettier than others, some are not. Some, it all depends on you and how you want to do it. It's not rocket science to put this together. It's super easy. And I have a TIG welder, so that's why I'm using a TIG welder. So another thing on this, I'm not sure if you can tell. Yeah, you can see there's a gap between that brace and the floor of the bottle pan. So what I'm going to do is, since I'm going to TIG weld it, I am going to put a clamp on it so that I can take that gap out of it and put the metals together. And so what I'm going to use is a clamp, maybe just a little bit longer one. Let me see if I got one. I know I got one. Here we go. We'll use this baby right here. Tighten that up. Now I'm sure a lot of people don't have any deep clamps like this. Doesn't really matter. There's a lot of ways you can do things to make things work, but this is what I got, so that's why I'm using it. It just makes it so much easier. You see that? The gaps are gone. Both sides. Okay, let me get set up and we'll start tacking this.